What I find to be so amazing and so just divine is this time that we're living in. You are so fortunate and so lucky because there's no greater time to be in this frame than now, because you have so much and you have the ability to really co-create with God the life that you really feel just in the cells of your entire being. And I want you to know this, that the way that the atmosphere has been set, the way that the planets are orbiting, the way that the cosmos has been positioned, people are forced to deal with themselves. See, a long time ago, you had the courage to really sit down and learn more about you. It was through the most trying times, through the heartbreaks, the heartache, the pain, through so many things that continue to resurface in your life. God gave you this awakening to where He set you down and you really began to learn more about God and His nature. And most importantly, you found you. But at this time, people are forced to really deal with themselves. They have to really sit down and take inventory when it comes to their lives. They have to look at the mess that they have made of other people's lives. They have to really face the music, the disastrous sounds that they have helped to create. They have to really sit down and look at the residue of themselves. See, it's a hard thing for cowards to do. And that's to sit down without a man or a woman to really feed on, to really sit in your own energy, sit in your own stench, sit in your own situation, and really take a look at yourselves. You know, you really can't depend on anybody. You can't depend on anything that could change the whole state of your being. Everything has been taken away from this individual, and they're forced to really sit down and face the music, the disastrous sounds in the atmosphere that they created. People have to really sit down and take a look at the way they've been living their lives. People can no longer sit there and ignore what is. See, they talked about you and treated you real bad, and they always had another body that they can go snuggle with and get with to rescue them from themselves. But at this time, for this particular individual, they are forced to really sit in their own energy, to look at the things that they've done in their lives, to look at the hell that they have created in other people's lives, to sit with the way that they disrespected you, the way that they looked over you, the way that they took you for granted, the way that they thought that no matter what they did, that you will always be there just sitting and waiting. And now they look up today and you don't even look like the person that they dated. You don't even look like the person that they married. You don't even look like the person that they had a friendship with. You are a totally different person. Because I want to let you know, baby, that when God get a hold and grabs a hold of a soul, He would take and wipe away all of the trauma. He will wipe away the patterns that kept you captive. He will wipe away the sin. He will wipe away every iniquity. He will wipe away the image of the false person that was ruling and reigning your life that you had absolutely nothing to do with. He will take away the spirit that was assigned to you and your bloodline. He will begin to make you completely over, breathe life into your nostrils for real, awaken the neurotransmitters in your brain so that you can hear what He is saying to you. He will begin to just polish your entire being, your aura, with His radiance, His spirit, His flow, His existence, His nature, His character. It's all over you. And you're standing there today so handsome and so beautiful. Not merely because of your looks, but it's because of the Spirit of the Lord that dwells, that lives, that delights himself on the inside of you because you did the work. And this person is looking at you today like, wow, I can't believe that I used to date her. Wow, I can't believe that I used to date him. I can't believe that they were interested in me and I did them so wrong. See, it's hard sometimes for people to really accept the wrong that they did. It's hard sometimes for people to really admit that they allowed the devil to use them to mess you up. It's really hard sometimes for people to really sit still enough to realize that the best thing that they ever had access to is gone and they will never have that again. So people are having to really sit with themselves today. They can no longer run. They can no longer hide. They can no longer erase the fact of the things that they did. Because believe it or not, it's the will of God for them to find themselves too. And until the next video, guys, peace. Because I still be believing in you. Bye now.